He did try and run away. I had the biggest fright with him on when? Sunday? How do you nearly run away? So basically, our garden, to give you some like context, is a lot of land. It's a few acres just for like visual representation. So there's a lot of places he can go. And the edge of our garden isn't like a typical fence. Like some of it is fence, but some of it is like trees that go back and like bushes that go back for like 10 meters. And when we let him out the first time and just sort of sat him down, he went a couple meters away from the door. Obviously I was following him. Didn't really want to go out and explore. He's not an explory dog. So yeah, every time he went out, he got further and further and further and got braver and braver. And I was like, oh, and he went up to like basically the flower banks in our garden. I was like, no, next time I'm going to put him on a lead in a collar. He cannot, like, I'm not having him run the risk. Not having him run the risk of running through all those like plants because I'm going to have to run through them to get him. He can't get out. Like there is a fence at the back of them. But when I tell you this is a route for a dog, not for a person. Anyway, lo and behold, take him out for his little poop, his little wee. We walk him. As we get to the bank, I've not had dogs before, so I'm still figuring out, like I spoke to the vet, they've all told me how to do it. It's all good. But my collar wasn't tight enough on him because I was really scared of hurting him. Yeah, we've got chicken wire. He shakes his head and the collar flings off and he just bolts for the trees. I was running on my knees through mud and also he took a shit midway. So I'm running through dog poo and mud to get him because I was like, there's no way I'm letting this dog hurt itself. Like there's just no way. Yeah, it's 2 fingers in the collar. I just didn't want to strangle him, but now I get it. We've got a harness now as well. Yes, so I was running through and like as soon as I got him, I was like, oh my God, you are never going outside again. But yeah. He's now used to like the lead and stuff. He's still a bit like, when you go to put it on. But as soon as you start putting it on, he's like, all right, I'll let you do it. He's really chill on walks. He's not gone any walks outside. We've got a lot of land, so it's a good place to walk him because he's not got his second vaccine yet. So he can't like see too many other dogs. He can't really be seen. He can't really like roll around in puddles and stuff. So it has to be like where we can see, and obviously in our garden I can see where there's stuff. I can pull him away if there's, yeah, we've got a harness now. I think a harness is gonna be better for him. Does he have a lot of energy? He's always chill. He gets zoomies in like when he wakes up in the morning, he runs really fast around and then he chills. And he gets that like 3 or 4 times a day for like 2 minutes. He'll be like crazy, but like literally just 2 minutes. And then he just sits and he's chill and he'll just come up to you. He like taps me on the leg when he wants me to play, which is really funny. Yeah, Chow Chows are super calm dogs. They're traditionally guard dogs. And in fact, he has protected me a couple times. It's really cute. Every time there's a loud noise, he'll run and like sit in front of me and sit up. And like I've got him, we've got a utility room. It's like a really good size for a dog. It's got a big open door, not open door, but a big door, like big windows, lots of natural light, a lot of space on the floor, but like super clean edges. So there's no wires, there's nothing he can eat. Basically, it's the perfect place for him to not hurt himself. So that's like a good place for him to stay. So we also are trying to crate train him, but he hates the crate. So I put him in that room. And I was sitting with him in there, and it's obviously where our washing machine is and stuff like that. And I sat in with him because I was like, I need to put the dishwasher. I need to put the washing machine on so that he knows that this sound is okay and he doesn't get scared. So I put the wash on and sat, and he sort of looked at it and then came and sat in front of me and was like, I will not let this washing machine hurt you. And then when he saw that I was kind of calm, he sort of looked around at me and was like, maybe it's okay. And he went up to the washing machine, sniffed it, sort of like tapped it a little, and then was like, all right, you're fine. It's so cute because he's not trained as a guard dog. We're not training him to protect us or anything like that. But it is in his nature to be like, nothing will hurt you. It's really cute. How's he with new people? It's really good, really chill. He doesn't jump, he doesn't bark. He just will kind of walk away from them if he's a little bit like, I think he started teething today. Yeah. Is he biting a lot? He's not biting me. He might nip me by accident when he's playing, but he doesn't try and bite me necessarily. But he wasn't super interested in biting things until today. And now his chew toy that he has, he loves and is like, he really goes for it. Frozen carrots, frozen rubber toy. Oh, interesting. How was his first night? Oh my God, his first night he barked so much. So he's not, Chowters aren't a loud breed. They're not a barky breed unless they feel like, and now I think it's because when he feels trapped, he's like, I can't do my job. So he barked a lot throughout the night, the first night. I obviously go down, like the routine we're in right now is 11:30, 12, put him to bed. 4 a.m. I wake up, I go down, take him out so that he can go toilet. And then I get him up at 7:30 in the morning. It's very tiring, but it's worth it to make sure that he's like trained well. Yeah, 4 a.m. Because otherwise puppies can't hold their bladders for that long. So you have to sort of like, I really don't want him, Chowters especially do not like sleeping in their mess. And it's not nice if he can't hold it and he's like, I really need the toilet. So yeah, we'll stretch it, but having a puppy is a lot of work. Yeah, it's no joke. They're just really clean dogs. Yeah, they don't like, although he did step in his poop, which was fun the other day. He literally like, I've got the knack of it now to stop him doing it, but he like, I wasn't sure. I was like, did he just step in it? I don't know. And then I looked down, there was a massive paw print in it. And I was like, great. Gonna have to wash his hands. And also, he doesn't like being in the crate at all. He's quite annoyed when we put him in. He's like, oh, traitors. But when we put him in the room, he's like, oh, I want to come with you. But he's fine. When you leave him there, he's like, all right, fine. But when I'm in there and he thinks I'm going to leave, he puts his paw on my foot and will look at me like, you are not going anywhere. So funny. It's so cute. But it's really funny. Yeah, we've tried getting him used to the crate. It's taking a little while. Yeah. They start sleeping through the night, 12 to 16 weeks. They can hold the people from that. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I think he's 10 weeks. He's 21st of November. So I think that would make him 10 weeks. Hang on, let me check. Because they told us 9, and then obviously I think it's been a week since that. 10 weeks and 2 days. Well, we wanted to get him used to a crate just for the like safety of it. If a dog can get used to a crate, then it's great. It's really like things are a lot easier, but I think it's not gonna. I think we've established it's not gonna happen. I think because he does have a little room, and it's not a big room. It's not a tiny room. It's like a good size room for what his size he will be. I think we can leave him in there. I'm just a little bit worried. I don't know why. I'm scared because like obviously in the crate he doesn't have water. As soon as you take him out, I give him water, he drinks, whatever. But I'm like, in that room, I feel mean leaving him in the room with no water all night. But then some people like, don't give them water because they'll just pee all the time. And I'm like, but you can't not give a dog water. God, it's so confusing. Everyone has a different opinion, essentially. See, look, put water, don't put water. Everyone has different, like, opinions, which is why it's so hard. I would probably put water. Mushu doesn't cry. He's not cried once. Yeah, I think a little bit of water and then a puppy pad. I might try that tonight and not go down at 4 and just see when he barks. Yeah, I have a Furbo, which is basically a puppy, like a puppy cam. It doesn't work at the moment though. Like I've tried connecting it and it seems to not want to connect. He also is a thirsty dog, which is why I'm like, I can't not give him water. I just can't do it. I literally can't do it to him. Nah, we're not going to do an Insta account for him. Yeah, no, we bought the biggest crate we could in case he does like it, because obviously he's going to be a big dog. Yeah, he's only started chewing today, though. He's allowed on the couch and stuff, so he hasn't been into our living room. He doesn't know that room exists. We've kept his world very small, because he's small. So he's kind of in the kitchen and the kitchen living area. But he's, he can't reach the couch, so he's not on there yet. We'll let him probably on that couch, but we won't let him on the living room couch. But I don't think he'll want to go on it. He's probably too big for that couch. It's a very small couch and he's going to be a big dog. He doesn't have super interest in being on there. Did you cry holding him for the first time? I did not. I didn't cry when I met him. And I was like, oh my God, I'm actually so chill. And then, because he was really scared when he first met us, he literally was like backing up into the wall and was like looking at us like, please don't hurt me. Well, not don't hurt me. I don't think he thought it was going to hurt. But when we were standing up, he was like, you're really big. As soon as we sat down, he was like, oh, you're actually okay. You're not massive. Now we can obviously stand up around him. He's fine. But when he came over to me and he put his paw on my hand and just looked at me, and then I cried because I was like, oh my God, he's accepted me. Is Mushu going to meet Elam's dog? At some point they'll meet, yeah. We have 3 chows. It's very common to socialize early, yeah. Because they will, I assume you're going to say yeah, territorial and shy. Yeah, so we've started socializing with people, and then with dogs, he's meeting his first dog on Friday because they're both the same age and the same stage of vaccination, so it's safe. And then we're taking him to like a puppy daycare, but like they said they were like Chow Chows can be quite shy with other dogs, so we need to do it slowly and with not loads of dogs. He basically just doesn't like boys at the moment. Mushu doesn't. He's a little bit scared of men. Not scared, but like he's not really interested in boys. Every girl that comes over, he's like, oh, hi. And sort of, so am I on this mood. And like he is happy to like let girls pet him. But all boys that like, when Josh came over, Mushu just wasn't interested. Josh was like, love me. And Mushu was like, no. Yeah, he's a boy dog. But now that obviously he lives with a man, so he's getting better with Simon. And like it's not even that he's scared of them. He just isn't interested in them. Like I've seen him scared. When he's scared, he backs up. With boys, he sort of just looks at them, they'll pet him, and then he'll just be like, and then just walk to the other side of the room and just like flop on the floor. It's so weird. Does he like Simon? He likes Simon. He will like Simon. He's definitely growing to like Simon, but Simon's now away for a couple of days, so I'm a bit nervous for him to come back. I hope Mushu's like not annoyed. My dog does the same, prefers boys. Interesting. Is he going to the wedding? No, he will not be going to the wedding. Oh, maybe Viz. I mean, Chow Chows are very much, they pick up a person. They're kind of like in Twilight, they kind of like imprint on someone because they're naturally guard dogs. They look at someone, they pick someone and they're like, hey, you're the person I'm going to protect. Because they essentially need to pick. Because say, for instance, Simon and I turned on each other, he would need to know in his head who he's defending. And it would make sense that he would pick the person that seems and looks weaker, which would be me because I'm smaller. Oh no, not think Viz. It's he has picked me. Oh, you went away. Yeah, so I go away in a couple weeks, so we'll see if he hates me when I come back. Why'd you pick Chow Chows? So I've just always loved them. I just love them as dogs. And they're very much like the exercise they need isn't crazy amounts, which is a lot better for our lifestyle. They're a lot more aloof. Like they don't want too much attention, which again, better for our lifestyle. Whereas like if we had a sausage dog, for instance, they just want to be loved constantly. Whereas like Chow Chows are kind of like, okay, love me. Okay, I'm done. Enough love. Leave me alone for a bit. And a boy over a girl, because boy Chow Chows tend to be less aggressive. Not aggressive. They tend to be less like essentially mood swings. Like girl Chow Chows have more mood swings. Yeah, Chow Chows are the cats of the dog world. Who would look after him when Simon you're away? We have lots of family. Like yesterday I was at, what was I at? I had a photo shoot yesterday and my sister came over and looked after him. Like my family live really close. Simon's family have loads of dogs. We can take him over, you know. Yeah, if a dog ever barks, you should be very protective because they devote themselves to their family. Yeah, they're natural guard dogs. So yeah, it will be interesting. No, he's not been neutered. He's only 10 weeks old. Anyway, as a guard dog, isn't he too small? He is a puppy. He's not going to be small. Chow Chows are rather big and hefty. They get up to like 40 kilograms. Sorry, I was talking about pounds, not kilograms. 23 to 34 kilograms, but he's probably going to be on the bigger side. He's probably going to be more like 30 kilograms, not 40. 40 pounds it is. Wait, pounds. Yeah, pounds is 50. Wait, it just changed. So not as big. Not as big. But yeah, he's big. He is bigger. They were like, he's a big puppy right now, I think. But I'm not going to be able to lift him. Does he chew on your shoes? He loves Crocs. Yeah, Mushu's the name of a character in Mulan. Oh, Chow Chow in Chinese tradition is to protect the female of the family before anyone else. I mean, that would make sense. So I'm getting him Crocs. He loves Crocs. I need to get him a pair to just chew because they're a good shoe to chew because they kind of can't really be ruined. Do you call him Mushy for short? I call him everything but Mushu at this point, which is really bad because we need to teach him his name. I call him Stinky Butt a lot. I think it's so funny to call a dog names in a cute voice because obviously they will never know. To them, you're just being cute and nice, but he is a stinky butt. I call him Stinky a lot. And he's just like, yeah, I'm Stinky. We get a Mushu tattoo. Probably not. I would in the future, like, and this is gonna sound really morbid, but like after he has left our world, which sounds crazy as a puppy to say that, because he will be around forever. But I wouldn't while he's still kicking, just because dogs, it's like you just never know, they can turn. And like I'm like, what if I get this dog tattoo and he then eats a baby? Do you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm sorry. I've just heard so many. I did not expect that. I've just heard so many stories of people's dogs biting a child or doing something, especially because he's a guard dog. I'm like, what if he just like bites someone's child or something, and then it all turns really sour? You just never know. You actually never know, especially with a dog that's a guard dog. You just don't know. So I'm just like, well, yeah, I'm not going to train him to do that, but still. I know some of the best trained dogs that have ended up biting someone, because all you have to do is put that dog in a position where it's in fight or flight, and it might not even be you that's done it. You just don't know. You can't talk to them, so you can't get a sense for like, oh, are you plotting something? But it's true, so I don't know. I'm just scared. I mean, the chances of that happening are very small, but yeah. I think about these things, I really do. Yeah, I just think, I don't know, I just don't need a tattoo right now. I see what you're saying. I had a pit bull nipped one of my little nephews. Yeah, and like, they don't even mean it's a bad thing sometimes. Does Mushu ever get frightened to loud noises like most dogs? No. To be fair, I've been making a lot of noise around him on purpose to get him used to it. Like, I turned the TV right up and he sat there like, yeah, chill. I put him in the room, I sat with him, and I put the dishwasher on, like I've put the washing machine on. I've put the Hoover in front of him, well, not in front of him, but I turned the Hoover on at the other side of the room and just sort of looked at him and then slowly walked towards him. And he was like, he was a little bit unsure. He was like, oh, I don't know. And then he was like, yeah, it's actually fine. Because I don't want him to be scared of noises, especially with Simon. Like, imagine playing FIFA. Freak the hell out of him. When's Mushu's birthday? 21st of November. Which is the same as my grandma's. Would you ever get a tattoo, Simon, ever? So I am going to get a little tattoo on my wedding finger. Just like a tiny one. And then if he breaks my heart, I'll just get it lasered off. Yeah. My dad actually had a tattoo for my mum on his finger. And they've now split up. So he had an L for Lara. And we were like, you should change it to LOL. He was like, maybe not. But I think little tattoos are so easy to get rid of or cover up or whatever. So I'm like, I mean, they're still friends, my parents, so we can joke about it. It's okay. My mum has my dad's name huge on her arm. They've split. Oh my God. They split? Yeah, like a year ago, year and a half ago, 2 years ago. No. As people celebrate dogs' birthdays, having a dog must seem like having a child. I mean, they are vastly different in my opinion. I don't know. I'm quite a practical person, naturally. So like my baby, like when I have a child, I probably wouldn't celebrate their first birthday. Like I'm not going to get them presents. I'd be like, oh my God, I'd cry. Be like, wow, you're one. Emotionally celebrate it. But I wouldn't throw a party, I don't think. And it's the same as like a dog. He's not going to know. Like I'd probably get him a new toy just to be like, you don't even know it's your birthday. But here's a dog toy. Yeah.
Back in this room. Yes. You say goodbye. We're finishing our stream.
Oh, you wanted your arm out. Okay. Was he sleeping? No, he was just chilling. It's a big dog. He is not a big dog. Oh, you wanna chew on my... No, sorry.
Sorry, not allowed.
Oh.
Yeah?
He's a little cloud. Oh! Ooh. He's a very sneezy dog. He has hay fever. He's a little bit allergic to grass, isn't he? Isn't he? You wanna readjust? There you go. No, he doesn't shed really. But yeah. He has the utility room because it's kind of like a good size for him. It's not too big. It's not too so famous. Mushu, look at all your fans. People love you. Why doesn't he like Simon? He doesn't not like Simon. Are you okay? You're getting a bit distressed. Are you okay? He just likes having his arms up like this. Hello. You smell like a dog. No, we don't leave him to go around the house. It's not safe. He's so curious about this room. So this is what he does. He's really chill when he first sees it. Oh! Big yawn. And then he gets more brave, so he wants to explore. Look, so he's trying to explore a little bit. I'm not stopping him massively. Like, I'm not holding you particularly tight, am I? Oh, you are really tired. I'll take you outside and then we can sleep, Mushu. Don't leave us, Mushu. Look at her little face. How are you a real dog? How are you a real dog? Alright, I'm gonna send you guys over. Love you all and goodbye.